nobody else to get hurt.
What's next?
Revolution.
What's going on, YouTube fan? It's your man, VACAY-J. And if you're new and you're loving Powerbook 3, Raising Kanan, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Absolutely comment, like, definitely share. If I miss anything, absolutely comment below. Let me know. Let's get it started. We are recapping episode 9, and it starts off with your boy Marvin. He is super pissed off. Why? Because he's out for revenge. He's definitely got to get revenge for what they did to Lulu. Now you got Little Rob. Little Rob, he's in the driver's seat, but again, it's only a matter of time before he gets taken out for what he did. You know what he did in the last episode. And now, Unique. The attack on the Unique is on Marvin, shooting at Unique, and he's in his bulletproof car. He's picking up his son. And yeah, there's a bulletproof car, and Marvin is on the loose. Black Rambo just spraying that Unique. And the thing about it is, he should have got him before he got to the car, because they in the car now, and it's bulletproof. As you see, bulletproof, bullets not going through. And you know what? If you're going to do this job with a high-profile cat like Unique, you got to make sure you get the job done, right? So Marvin is shooting, of course. Unique is protecting, his son in that bulletproof car. Yep, it was mentioned before, and he definitely has a bulletproof car. So Marvin is spraying at him. And, of course, all it did was just piss off Unique. Again, if you're going to get Unique like that, you should have came at him close range, should have hit him, should have got the job done. But now you just pissed him off, and he's definitely going to be out for war. So, yes, now we see Lulu, right? Lulu was in the fire in the last episode. They torched his house. Lulu is still alive. Some people thought that he was dead, but he's still alive. And of course, he got his girl right there. She all of a sudden is now by his side, right? Before it was all about, trying to get her brother famous, famous or whatever. But now she's by his side. Of course, Rock is there checking on him, making sure he's good. But Rock is like, nah. This ain't gonna go down like this. She's of course thinking like, yo, these cats did this to my little brother. So here you go, Symphony. He's visiting. He came and found her, and Kanan told him where she was. He's been trying to reach her, just to show concern, because he definitely loves her, likes her, and the whole nine. But she's on some like, you know what? You've been kind of like a distraction to me. I forgot who I was. And, I'll never forget that again. With you, it's kind of like a fantasy. I got to deal with reality now. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, yo, why don't you just go play with some college girls or whatever and get some college, So, of course, that pisses him off, because he came through on some, sincere trying to just look out for her. But at the end of the day, she's just like, yo, I got to handle my business. And, it is what it is. Like, what we had was just a fantasy. So he's just like, yo, make sure Marvin doesn't trust Tony. So as we see Marvin with Little Rob, this is Little Rob's time. It's time for Little Rob to go, because Marvin's like, I heard rumors. So Marvin's like, listen, man, it's whatever you saying to me right now, it's not moving me, B. You know what you did. You snitched on Kanan. That's my nephew. It ain't going down like that. So of course, had to take Little Rob out. He's out of here. He's done, right? Marvin ain't playing around. Marvin is not playing around, torched the car, made sure there was no evidence left, and he's out of there. Going to handle his business and get revenge for Lulu. Now, we go to Detective Howard. He's outside the hospital, just, getting a quick smoke in and whatever. But as he's smoking, he's noticing some real weird stuff. He sees these two guys rolling over, in the car. They're looking suspicious. And he's like, let me just check this out. Let me just keep watching and lay low. Gonna find out these cats was out to assassinate Lulu. And then you got the little nurse here, little nurse, giving them outfits and uniforms and tags just to get them in to continue to try to do what they do. And they roll up in the spot like they little nurses. They rolled up strapped, getting ready to roll up on Lulu to assassinate Lulu to finish the job. But of course, Detective Howard, he's like, y'all freeze, don't even breathe, right? Caught him in the act. They moved Lulu to another room, caught him in the act, and caught these assassination dudes and wrapped them up. Got them hemmed up now. Don't even move. Put the joints on the bed. They was totally surprised. And of course, that's Detective Howard. And Detective Howard, he's protecting the family. He's really looking out for rocking them. Now we go to Nicole's mom. Nicole's mom, she's at the police station. She's talking to the Detective Burke, telling her that, Laverne Juke is the reason why, she, her daughter died. Laverne gave her the drugs and all this and that. And James is like, nah, we don't know if Laverne gave her the drugs. We don't know if Nicole wasn't doing drugs prior to it. So she's trying to pin it on Laverne, but, she's like, you know what, I'm going to call my people. I know people, and, they're in higher places and higher power. They're going to get this done. They don't just sit back. And, when moms like that talk like that, you already know something's going to happen. So, of course, Detective Burke, she's just like, yo, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear what you're saying, but nah, I have to work with Laverne so I can get information now. So I'm going to look out for her. So now we got Rock. And again, Rock is thinking about what she needs to do to really get back at Unique. For all of this, we already at war at this point. And Rock is not playing. Rock is not playing. They try to take out her little brother. And, she's talking to Howard, to Detective Howard, and he's like, listen, I'm not playing anymore. I want to talk to Kanan, and you're going to make that happen. So she's like, yo, if I make it happen, you're going to have to give me a pass. You're going to leave me and my people alone. He's like, within reason, I'll leave you alone. But just make sure this happens tonight. Don't send anybody else but Kanan, because I want to talk to Kanan myself. Let him know I'm his father. Let him know and send him to me, because we got a lot to talk about. I'm not playing. Look at his face, though. He's not playing. He definitely, as Kanan said, this is a man with nothing to lose. He's looking real, real terrible right now. So, of course, Rock is, she feels that that's a threat. That's a threat for him to say, yo, I want to see Kanan. If not, I'm going to do this and that to your organization, to your family. So she looks at that as a threat from Detective Howard. So, of course, Rock, she don't back down. Rock is going to make sure that she does what needs to be done in order to protect her family. Now we go to the grave site, Nicole's grave site. And, of course, we got Laverne at the grave site, just paying her respects, because she couldn't go to the funeral. They wouldn't allow her into the funeral. And Detective Burke rolls up on Laverne, just trying to relate to her and let her know that, she had a relationship in high school. And high school relationships is definitely, the most important one, the most effective one. And what she was trying to do was trying to kind of relate and connect with Juke so she can get more information out of it. That's all she was trying to do. Took her for some ices and then start asking her questions. Of course, Laverne is like, yo, I'm not answering nothing. I'm not saying nothing. And yo, stop following me. Stop following me. Stop popping up on me. I'm not telling you nothing. I'm not telling you anything. Just leave me alone. Because Jukebox knows. She knows that she ain't going to snitch on her family. She ain't going to snitch on nobody. She knows that. So now we back at the hospital, and Kanan's there. And Kanan, of course, he feels bad about what's going on. And he's like, Ma, whatever I need to do, just let me know. Whatever I need to do, I'm here. I'm here for the family. That's messed up what they did to him. Why did they move, Uncle Lulu? And Rock is like, yo, they tried to assassinate him, So he's like, Ma, I'm ready. Whatever you want me to do, I'm going to do for the family, So Kanan at this point, he's ready to do what he needs to do, right? So here we are in the chapel. Rock sent to have, Marvin come through so they can talk, because last episode, a lot of things went down and he did some things, and now it's all about reconciling. Lulu is laid up in a hospital. He's in a coma. He didn't come out of the coma. Of course, Marvin's like, yo, don't tell me how to get revenge from my brother. He tried to shoot up, and she's like, yo, you messing things up. And he's like, yo, listen, man, I die for you. I love you. You my sister. I just want my respect. I'm the oldest in the family. I practically raised you and Lulu. just give me my respect. You know, I understand you running the show. You see things I don't see. So they reconcile. Now they ready to rock. Of course, you know, Juke comes to Rock and like, yo, can I talk to you? You know, this detective, she's snooping around, this, that, and the third, and she's asking me questions, but I ain't telling nothing. And, you know, she was like, oh, this detective, she really rolling up on you like that? And Rock is like, yo, sometimes it's good to have, you know, friends who are cops. Sometimes it's good to have friends who are cops so we can use this to our advantage. Now, again, Rock always has a master plan going on, and they didn't show what she said after that to Jukebox, but I'm sure it has to do with setting up Unique. So now we back at the crib. You got Kanan and Marvin, and they getting the straps together. They getting ready for war. And Marvin's like, yo, you know, it's your time, man. It's your time. Here's a Glock. You know, just get ready. We cleaning things up. We getting ready to hit the streets. We getting ready to go to war. And of course, you know, he's like, yeah, go upstairs. I'm tired of this Smokey Robinson music. So Marvin goes upstairs and he goes to Jukebox room, only to find the pictures of her and Nicole and the videotape as well when they were singing, you know, Two Occasions, right? The Deal. And of course, he's looking at the video. He's getting pissed off. He's getting uncomfortable. And, you know, we knew this was going to happen. We knew that he would find out that she had a relationship with Nicole, and he sees them singing, and he's really looking some type of way. You know, he's looking some type of way, only to, you know, throw the TV down. He's pretty pissed off at this point. So Jukebox comes home, and, you know, he's sitting there waiting for her. You know, Kanan goes out and he's sitting there waiting for her. And we knew that this was going to happen. We knew this conversation was going to happen. And he was saying all types of stuff that we definitely can't say on YouTube. But he was saying all types of stuff about her relationship with Nicole. And, of course, it leads into an argument. And, you know, Jukebox is like, yo, you're not that innocent yourself. You know, you're not that innocent. You talking about God. You're not that innocent yourself. And, you know, Marvin's like, yo, it's better for her to be gone and be dead. And, of course, that pissed off Juke, and Juke spit in her father's face. He spit in Marvin's face, and that's the ultimate disrespect, right? So after that, the unfortunate part is that, man, you know, Marvin, he got pissed off, and he blacked out. You know, like your daughter spit in your face, he blacked out. So, you know, he slaps her, and they start fighting, and all of that, and he definitely was like, yo, you ain't just spit in my face. That, you know, he's already the Black Rambo. He's already on a rampage. He blacked out on his own daughter, and we didn't want to see this. They start fighting and kicking and all this and that, and slapping each other around, and, you know, it just gets real physical, man. We definitely didn't want to see all that, and it got to the point where, you know, Marvin had her up on the wall, hemmed up. He's like, yo, you wanna be a man, but you can't fight like a man. And he starts choking her up, and we're like, oh man, this thing is getting intense. Like, what is going on? Nah, he ain't gonna take her out like that, man. Like, he already on a rampage. And it gets to the point where he almost chokes her, and he lets her go, and she's of course surprised, but he, you know, then at the same time he realizes what he did. You know, he blacked out on his own daughter. She's surprised, and he breaks down and cries. Of course, he breaks down and cries right there. He's like, I can't believe this. Can't believe everything that's going on. It's just a lot going on, and they all break down. And of course, Jukebox, she's surprised, and she doesn't say anything. She just gets up, and she walks out and leaves. So now we go with Detective Burke and Detective Howard, and he's trying to apologize to her. You know, he rolls up on her, and she doesn't give a response, and he's like, yo, I've been a bad partner. And she's like, yeah, I've been asking questions, and I'm seeing, I'm talking to Laverne, and I'm finding out that, D Wiz and Buck and all of that is all tied in. And he's like, why are you asking questions? He's like, yo, listen, if I can't trust you as a partner, then, I don't want to be partners with you no more. You know what I'm saying? I can't even trust you. And she's like, yo, what is it about this family that you don't want me to find out? And he's like, yo, listen, I don't want to be partners. I'm going to the detective. We ain't going to be partners no more because I can't trust you. So now we go to the scene with Rock and Kanan, and she's teaching them the game. She's showing them, the different calibers of, the straps, and just basically breaking things down for them, letting them know that this is important. what you need to do tonight is very important. It's going to save all of us. It's going to save our family. It's going to save everything. And you was the one. You was always the one. I'll try to keep you away from this, but you was always the one to do this. So now we go to the scene. We go to the scene with Unique and his squad. Unique, we are at war. They sprayed me and almost hit my son. I want everybody that's associated with Rock, they out of here. It doesn't matter who they are, how old they are. We are at war. If they part of Rock's crew, they going down. So Unique, again, he's pissed off because they sprayed him and his son. So again, Rock back to Rock and Kanan, and Rock is like, I need to tell you the truth, and you need to know the truth. Now, again, we don't know if she told Kanan that, Detective Howard is his father or not. But again, he has to now meet up with Detective Howard. But showing him how to shoot the gun, she told him, when you shoot this person tonight, you got to shoot him twice in the heart and one in the mind where they think. One in the head. Twice in the heart and one in the head. So she's now sending Kanan on a mission to do the unthinkable, right? Do the unthinkable. And this is all part of the setup. So now we go back to Lulu in the hospital. And guess what? Lulu, now he wakes up. He's finally out of his coma. He's finally out of whatever he was in. They thought he was going to wake up the day before, but he finally woke up. And of course, this girl is there, and she's excited. She's like, oh, yeah, you're back. But you know her intentions. You know her motivation. Her motivation is just for him to come back. Not that she really cared, but, her motivation is to get him back so he can take care of her brother, Famous, and for his rap career and the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? Who knows if she's sincere about really being there for Lulu. So now, here we are with Juke. Juke is now talking to Detective Burke. And again, we don't know what Rock told her, but this is what we see, that this is all part of the setup for Juke to go tell Detective Burke, saying a lot is about to go down. I need to get off the block. So they get, Detective Burke, she gets a car and they go talk. And she's like, yo, listen, it's about to go down. Like, all of y'all cops, y'all about to get really hurt up. Somebody about to hit you, Unique and his squad, they coming to get y'all because y'all messed up one of his re-ups. And she's like, yo, why are you telling me this? She's just like, yo, I don't want anybody else to get hurt. But this is what I heard, and I'm letting you know that Unique is coming after you. So this is all a setup for the cops to now go after Unique and put all the pressure on Unique. And that's to protect Rock and the family, right? So now we go to the scene, and this first time we ever see, Rock in a different color outfit. Like, this is the transition I see. And she's talking to her mom, and she's having conversations with her moms and saying, do you know how I ended up the way I ended up? And her mom's is like, don't put that on me. You made your own choices as an adult. You made your own choices, and this is what it is. So this, again, lets us know there's something deeper behind how Rock became who she is, from her mom, from her dad, whatever. We're going to find that out possibly in season 2, what's really going on with that. But this, I believe, is the setup to really explain why Rock is the way she is. So now here we are. Detective Howard, he's like, yeah, I'm about to meet up with Kanan tonight. I've been thinking about it all day, what I'm going to say to him. And she's like, listen, you need to get this done because every day that goes by, you're getting sicker and sicker. So you need to handle this, But he seems real excited. He's smiling. He believes that he's going to get that bone marrow. And she's like, listen, you need the permission of the guardian or the parent to get that bone marrow from your son. So now here we are back on the street. And your boy Marvin again, Black Rambo, he's giving out the straps to the squad. He's like, yo, we about to go get Unique's squad off the block. So he's passing out, the straps to the people, to the squad. Like, yo, it's about to go down. Get ready. And yeah, they about to get ready for war. They about to get ready for this war that's about to go down between Unique and Rock's squad. So they know what's coming because, again, Marvin sprayed up Unique's car. All right, so now here we are. Kanan, he's in the park. This is where he's about to meet Detective Howard, right? And here's the crazy part about it. As we see this, he's walking through the park, right? Getting ready to go. He knows what he has to do. You know, his mom puts him on a mission, but guess what? It's all part of the major plan. He's putting on Unique's jacket. Remember, Lulu took Unique's jacket for a reason. So this is all part of the setup. So he puts on Unique's jacket, and now he's walking over to the spot where he's going to meet Detective Howard, right? Now, again, Rock put him on this mission. This is all part of the plan to set up Unique and his squad, right? So he finally meets up with Detective Howard. Detective Howard, he's excited. He's like, yeah, you came by yourself. That's what's up. You know, I'm seeing that jacket. That's not your jacket, though, right? That's not your jacket. So, of course, right at that point, you know, once he started talking like that, Kanan ain't saying nothing. But, you know, Kanan is not saying a word, but he pulls out the strap. Kanan pulls out the strap like, yo, you got to be taken out. So I believe, you know, I don't know. You let me know. Definitely put in the comments below. I don't think Rock told him that that's his father. But he pulled out the strap. Boom. Hit him with one in the chest. Hit him with one in the chest. He's like talking to us like, yo, Rock is about to set you up. Boom. Shot him. He's on the ground. And he's like, oh, my God, what's going on? You know, he don't, how Detective How don't understand what's going on. He's kind of confused. At the same time, like, nah, this can't be happening. This cannot be happening. So, of course, you know, Kanan listening to his mom, like, yo, I got to take him out. He's a threat to our family. And that's all that's on, you know, Kanan's mind. Like, you know, this guy's a threat to our family. He looked like he was surprised to see who he was seeing, you know. But, yeah, as you see, Detective Howard's on the ground. He's struggling. He can't even get up. And Kanan's like, yo, you know, if you're a threat to my moms or a threat to my family with everything that's going on, I got to take you out. And boom, shot him again, and then it goes black. So that's the recap of episode 9. This episode was very revealing. Man, I can't wait. This is the lead up to the season finale. I'm telling you, this show is amazing. It's going down, family. Look out for episode 10, the season finale of Powerbook 3, Raising Kanan. You know what it is. It's VACAY-J. I'm out. Salute.